Three, two, one, go.
An absolute banger of a co-meet, and I know you are stoked to discuss this one with me. It's Santiago Ponzinibbio, aka the Argentine Dagger, taking on our boy Michel Pereira de Malidor, who is looking better than ever. I mean, Michel Pereira keeps leveling up. I mean, that most recent performance against Andre Fiallo, where he picked up the unanimous win, we meatlocked it, even though the Portuguese meat boys were trying to tell us that it was a bad idea, but nonetheless, Pereira looked amazing. He lost that first round, but it was good to see him rally back and then get the job done over Fiallo, who is down to fight every weekend. He's knocking everyone out. Fiallo is it's a great win, and it's one that's going to age even more gracefully with time for sure. And then he picked up the nice wins before that too. Nico Price, Chaos Williams. It was just the beginning, and smoked Zalim Ahmadiyah before that. So his only loss, I mean, he's 5-2 in the UFC, but we all know what happened with Diego Sanchez, right? He should have won the fight, ended up losing via DQ. So technically, he's basically a 6-1. His only true loss coming against Boonstonks, Tristan Connolly, which is the Connolly anomaly. I don't know how else to explain that one, but this is a great levels test against a true veteran, Santiago Ponzinibbio, who just lost a close split decision most recently. That was to Jeff Neal. I think we were a little bit surprised with that outcome, but nonetheless, it was a close competitive fight. And then the fight before that, he picked up that nice win over Carmel Thunder Miguel Baeza, but he definitely had some dangerous moments in that fight before he was able to rebound. He got smoked, absolutely slept by Lee the Leash before that. However, he had that nice 8-fight win streak where Ponzinibbio was definitely talking himself as if he was a future imminent contender at this welterweight ranking, but ultimately it's been kind of a tough stretch lately. So does he rebound here and pick up a nice win over Demolador, or at 28, even though he looks 40 and has 40 fights, is Demolador getting a nice statement win? Who you got?
Yeah, no, man, this is such a crazy matchup. I mean, both these guys, they look almost identical too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's sometimes if you're not familiar with De Malador or the Dagger, you'd almost think they're the same person. But I think De Malador is going to demolish this weekend. He's just really leveled up. I think Boonstonks and Diego Sanchez, with those grizzled vets, they really taught him a lesson and kind of put him to the next level. So really pumped to see how well he's been doing. And like you said, about 40 fights, and he's 28, so freaking young. He's going to smash Ponzinibbio, even though I'm a big fan of Pons, but I gotta take my boy Michel Pereira. And I'm more curious. I wish there was prop bets on how many backflips is Pereira gonna do, how many side flips, and how many twisty breakdance thingies is he gonna do also, because that is what I'd hammer. He's probably gonna do about 30, and I cannot wait. Hopefully he does not gas out when he does them, and which he's been proving he does not anymore. So that's a good sign, and I think he gets it done either submission or KO early, first or second round.
Yeah, great stuff, and absolutely would love to see the backflip prop. I got to put it at probably over under 4.5, and you know you're hammering that over because Pereira is always bringing the funk, bringing the sauce, doing unique stuff in there that nobody else, to be honest, does. And Demolador truly is one of the more entertaining fighters in the UFC. That is for sure. I also like that he's kind of, ever since that fight against Boonstonks, where he really just spent everything doing too many backflips. That was when the over under backflip was total was probably like 8.5, and ever since he's sort of lowered the backflip output a little bit, it's just much more managed, and he's going out there not fading at all and managing to win decisions against pretty tough guys. So you love what you've seen from Pereira, and it's a true pick 'em coming into this one, but 65% of Tapology is rolling with Demolador. Majority of it is beige. They think that decision of his is most likely, and 35% is rolling with Ponzinibbio. And truthfully, I wasn't shocked at all by these odds. I mean, obviously Pereira's been looking good, but Argentine Dagger has some pretty slick wins on his resume. I mean, he beat Sean Strickland. He smoked Court McGee, who is obviously a true legend. Gunnar Nelson, Mike Perry, and then he slept Neil Magny. So Ponzinibbio has picked up some great wins, and we'll see what he can do in this one against Pajetas. But I got to roll with you. You know, we obviously cannot go against Demolador, and until he meets his match off of this recent streak of his, we're riding Demolador all the way to the grill because he's been looking like nothing else, truthfully. And I think he gets this one done against Pons. Do you think though that he's going to get a finish, or is a decision like he's been doing most likely?
I think he's gonna get a finish. I truly think, Pons, he's been shown that he can be finished, so I kind of like the look of that prop. To be honest, I'm feeling a KO, flying knee, or maybe a backflip kick to the head.
You would love to see it. Ultimately, I'm going to go Demolador, but by decision. Ponzinibbio was tough. I just think he might be able to survive, outlast. But ultimately, I like Pereira to get another W. Let us know in the comments. Are you guys rolling with Demolador or you picking the Argentine dagger? Me and Boy both got Pereira.